हे प्रमोद, गुड इवनिंग। कैसे हो? Hey Pramod, can you hear me?
Hi, good evening, Om Prakash. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm
पहले
doing great.
ज्वाइन किया तो सुनाई नहीं दे रहा था लगा।
ओह, मेरा वॉल्यूम बहुत कम था। हम्म।
ओह, ये क्या यूट्यूब पे लाइव भेज रहे हो?
हाँ, मैं यूट्यूब पे आपको कैसे पता चला?
वहां पे मैसेज आया कि आप लाइव कर रहे हो, शुड आई
हाँ,
जॉइन द
मुझे थोड़ा
मीटिंग?
प्रैक्टिस करना है एंड आई वांट टू मेक
अच्छा।
दिस प्रोग्राम फ्री फॉर होल वर्ल्ड
हाँ,
by putting it
ओके।
on YouTube live.
हाँ,
And those who want to talk to me then can join on Zoom or whatever,
हाँ,
like that. आजकल ये बहुत चल रहा है, तो
तो
हम भी एक सेवा कर रहे हैं, निष्काम सेवा, राइट?
अच्छा,
तो
तो हम
nobody,
लोग जब भी क्वेश्चंस, हाँ बोलो,
हाँ,
गो अहेड।
nobody is going to join because I have not shared any link with this today.
अच्छा अच्छा
But slowly we'll start sending the links.
अच्छा अच्छा।
Free stock market
ठीक।
training every day. In fact, I have not written any commentary also below. Hmm.
हम्म,
Okay. Hmm.
ठीक।
Great. So can we begin, Om Prakash ji? Others will join then, है ना?
हाँ हाँ श्योर, हाँ। मैं तो मतलब मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली मेरा आज आज से होगा, क्योंकि कल कल से मुझे प्रिपरेशन करना है मेरे सर्जरी के लिए ना।
हाँ हाँ।
हाँ, तो
आपकी
डे
कैसी
आफ्टर
चल रही है
टुमारो
मेंटली
प्लीज।
तैयारी, मेंटल प्रिपरेशन कैसा चल रहा है बताइए?
आई थिंक इट्स ओके यार, आई गेस। मतलब द मेन थिंग इज लाइक लुक्स लाइक देयर इज नो अदर सॉल्यूशन। अभी
हम्म।
एक ही सॉल्यूशन है कि टेकिंग दोज इंजेक्शंस इन द स्पाइन। तो
हम्म।
मैं बोला कि रोज रोज जाके मीन हर एवरी फ्यू डेज, आई डोंट नो हाउ लॉन्ग दैट लास्ट, फ्यू डेज और फ्यू वीक्स, जाके इंजेक्शन लेने से अच्छा है कि एक ही बार कट पिट करा लो, क्योंकि आई हर्ड लाइक समटाइम्स the injection like goes into the little bit sideways, and people had some reactions and things like that, so I
Oh my.
basically
Hmm.
came to a conclusion it's better to just at least ये है तो बिग सर्जन के थ्रू यू गो गेट टेक केयर ऑफ दैट सो
हम्म
तो मैं आई गेस आई मीन आई एम मेंटली प्रिपेयर्ड अब देखते हैं आप
हम्म
लोगों की दुआएं काम आएंगी
हम्म। आप अपने आप पे दुआ फेयरवेल तो कर दीजिए। तो
मैम मेरी मेरी मम्मी हमेशा कहती थी कि दूसरों की दुआएं ज्यादा काम आती हैं अपनी दुआएं से अपने ऊपर
हाँ, wow, great. Okay, so Om Prakash, let's start. We'll begin. Hmm.
श्योर
Today, I
आई
have.
डू हैव बिफोर यू बिगिन कैन आस्क टू क्वेश्चंस
Yeah, yeah, please ask as many questions as you want. Yeah.
पहले बात तो ये heard you saying कि उसमें क्या बोलते हैं यू नो you will post it in the group you will put it in the group ऐसा एक दो बार मैं last couple of days सुना so is there a group where you guys like chat after this 1 hour
Yeah, yeah,
meeting
we have a group. You want to join that group also? It's called My Stock Training.
because
Huh?
I saw कि you guys post like messages there so it will be nice ना अगर करना है तो पूरा ही करना है ना
हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, उस ग्रुप में मैं
I mean
आपको ज्वाइन
anyway
कर लेता हूँ। हम्म,
uh, I,
जरूर जरूर जरूर,
I,
मेरा दिमाग में था
I will
लेकिन
be
मुझे आपकी परमिशन चाहिए थी इसलिए मैंने किया नहीं, लेकिन मैं।
अच्छा अच्छा नहीं आई विल बी आउट ऑफ इट फॉर नेक्स्ट फ्यू वीक्स बट बस हाँ मैं बोला कि पूछ लूँ कि कहाँ पे वो होता है तो एटलीस्ट आई कैन ऑब्जर्व द ग्रुप कॉल नहीं ज्वाइन
करेक्ट
कर पाऊंगा तो
करेक्ट करेक्ट।
और
तो
दूसरी
आपकी
बात
सर्जरी
आई
कब,
वाज
कल है या 29th को है ना?
हाँ 29 को है लेकिन मतलब प्रिपरेशन सब कल से चालू है स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ सब शावर आवर लेना है सब ये सब क्या बोलते हैं डाइट वाइट पे जाना है सब कल से मतलब आज
हम्म
से ही तो
हम्म।
आफ्टर दिस कॉल लाइक द होल थिंग स्टार्ट्स तो
ओह,
हाँ
26, 27, 28,
सर्जरी
29,
तो
4 दिन पहले। Okay. हम्म
20 नहीं 29th को मतलब 3 दिन है
हम्म।
तीसरे दिन ही है ना क्योंकि आज कल परसों 29th को अर्ली मॉर्निंग में है
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा।
हम्म,
गुड
Yeah, and the
गुड।
second question was I think first or second time second my join you mentioned something about MACD that
हम्म
when MACD changes the
हम्म
sign like it goes below it's
हम्म
practically good indication
हम्म।
for the bearish and bullish but I forgot which side is bearish and which side is bullish.
हाँ, that will I'll take few slides on MACD if
Okay,
time
ठीक है
permits.
नहीं मतलब I just wanted to put it out there
हाँ,
whenever. Uh-huh.
definitely we'll take MACD today.
Sure,
We'll go through few
sure.
stocks which are really hot right
Sure.
now, and in the analysis of
Okay.
that we'll take MACD.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Let me also be ready with my MACD slide. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Great. Okay, so let's begin. Today, you have any stock to be analyzed, Yasha?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay, I have few, and there is a big list which has come from this guy Motilal Oswal, and some of them are really good, and I purchased few today. Hmm. So let's start with them. So first one is called Heritage. Heritage Food. No, Heritage Food or Soul. Star Health. Star. Star Health Allied Insurance. Now, the ET link which is there, no? Broker records. There's a word called broker records. Here, records. ये मेरे को एक मोबाइल फोन में बहुत सुंदर ऐसा आता है जिसको आप आई कैन जस्ट पिक अप द स्टॉक एंड स्टार्ट वर्किंग हियर आई एम नॉट एबल टू फाइंड इन द दिस थिंग नहीं आ रहा चलो ठीक है सो विल बिगिन विथ फर्स्ट स्टॉक इज कॉल्ड सन स्टार हेल्थ आया क्या स्टार हेल्थ स्टार ना आ गया I made it Start Health. I'm so sorry. Okay, Start Health Alliance. So this company, as per these guys, who's they? One second, I'm just surfing my phone. Just as per Motilal, this stock has to touch 730 rupees. The prediction from Motilal Oswal is that this stock will touch. So we'll also see on money control. उसमें कभी कभी ये सारे hints आ जाती हैं, है ना? Omkar ji, if you have any question at any given time, just keep asking, huh? So we will
Sure
be.
thing.
Couple of seconds, it will just. I should have kept login, but I was doing something else. So, now here it is. Here we would say STAR, Star Health. Okay. This stock, you know what is the prediction? That this stock will grow by 30+%. Actually 36%. From 533, it will reach 730 rupees. 200 rupees is likely to grow. So what is a great thing about this stock? We need to do analysis of that. And then should we really bet on, because somebody has already done hard work. He says, I'm predicting that this stock will grow 30%. And that somebody is not anybody. He is Motilal Oswal, who runs his own stockbroking company, which is, I have seen this company right from the early age, 1986, 1985, right? So let us go through this company. Why he is saying, and your MACD question is answered here. We'll be going through MACD. So as per this money control website, this stock has 12 strengths and 2 weaknesses. And this is a SWOT analysis, 3 opportunities and 0 threats. So this is what we actually analyze on the screener. Earlier, we used to read money control, and some point we never used to understand. So we went into the devil is in the details, right? So we started going through detail. So here, let's go through these 12 points. Okay, so he is saying that company has high trailing 12-month TTM, trailing 12-month earning per share growth. उसका EPS बहुत बढ़ रहा है. So how to verify that? It will be available in this way. Second, strong annual EPS growth. The annual EPS is also growing. Trailing 12 month, like month to month. Today is December 30th, December 26th. So last year December to this year December. Trailing 12 month is also growing. Effectively using its capital to generate profit. ROC improving in last 2 years. Effectively using shareholder fund. ROE is also improving in last 2 years. And ROA is also improving. So efficiently managing the assets. So here, these 3 we study in our sheet also, which I'll take you later. But this is a good sign. The management is good. That means growth in quarterly net profit with increased net profit year on year. Okay, great. Company with low debt. Increased revenue every quarter since last 4 quarters, which is also a good sign. Annual net profit improving. Book value per share improved in last 2 years. And company has 0 promoter pledge. Means company has not taken loan against pledging the share. And the last point is very interesting. FI and FPI, foreign institution, and foreign, what is P? I don't know. I keep forgetting. Both are foreign institutions, are increasing their share in shareholding in this particular. So these are some of the strengths. So a lot of highlights and a lot of interest. What are the weaknesses? There is a decline in net profit with falling profit margin quarter on quarter. Okay. And weak momentum. Price is below short, medium, and long range. The price has dropped for this share. And what are the opportunities? Opportunities is positive breakout, second resistance. So this we'll study in the technical chart. And broker upgraded recommendation or target price in the last 3 months. So if the stock comes under broker radar, it comes as an opportunity point here, and high volume and high gain. Okay, these, and there are no threats. Okay, great. So what is the current trend? He is saying that market technical is bearish. The stock is falling. Okay, and slow down stock. Stock with good financial performance alongside good to expensive valuation, but technical indicator. So we'll study this later. So here is the stock. Now, before we let's finish the technical indicator first. So I'll enlarge this. Now, this stock, as per Motilal Oswal, is going to increase by 30%. So 30% is like 630 rupees, right? Exact 200 rupees is going to grow from here to here, which is practically possible because its peak recent time was 675. So it will face some resistance here, 580, another resistance here, 599, and third resistance it will face 616. Okay. And in last 2 days, the stock has come up. Now, this Motilal Oswal prediction has come on 22nd. So 3 days were holidays. 22nd must have been Saturday, right? Sorry, Friday. It came on Friday evening. They published a big list on their website. So this happened after Yasha, was shooting all the SBI opportunity. So I started saying that if we start analyzing whoever is giving more than 30% and bet on it, we can easily make our 11%. That was a shortcut I was playing. So, but then this one is giving a very nice technical indicator. So what we need to do, first indicator we'll see is MACD, moving average, convergence and divergence. So what is moving average convergence saying? That there is an orange line. Okay, this is the moving average signal, MACD signal, and this is the MACD itself. Okay. So there are two ways to study it. One is by looking at the blue line and the orange line. So whenever this blue line is above the orange line, that means the stock is increasing bullish, and it is opportunity to sell. And the other way is whenever the signal is below, it is opportunity to buy. And therefore, they plot this divergence, the difference between these two lines. So basically blue minus orange for this one, this will be plotted as green, which is here. The moment the slight change, this software is very nice. If they do a change in color. So instead of making, again a green, which many other websites put a green only, these people show an indicator through light green. And that is my indicator, to take action. So here, this is the best time to sell and exit. If you had purchased somewhere here, dark red, moment it become pink, this is the time the trend has changed. And if you see, actually, majority of the time when the trend changed, the difference start reducing. And sometimes it does go back to its old trend, but then again it came back. So MACD is a beautiful signal. So today MACD is saying yesterday on 22nd, Friday was the last working day. After that 3-day holiday, it had opened today. Today it gave a beautiful signal that you should buy this stock. And if the target is 630, the technicals indicator is perfectly fine. The stock is likely to grow. Now, the stock was at the bottom, right? It is at resistance. Can you see the resistance line here, Om Prakash? See.
Yep, Pramod, I can.
Yeah, here is the resistance line. Can you see here? Below this price, stock did not go. And in recent past, in June also, it had reached similar price, 509, 510. And the stock did not drop below 510, actually 509. This is the support. On this, it bounced back. So this time also it bounced back. Okay. And then the resistance could be different level, at what is the market condition, at which price people suddenly start booking the profit. That is how. But right now, if you see, there are so many buyers above these price. Even at this price, above this price, so many buyers are there. People will be waiting to book their profit and exit. So as these levels are achieved, people will start exiting. So sometimes the candle takes time to move up, because all these people who are stuck, they start booking their profit at their own, pace and at their own desired profit levels. So I really like this stock because of this technical indicator is very strong. And now let's see the fundamental of the company. Whatever, Money Control was saying, 12, 11 strength are there. So are these 11 strength really, applicable? We'll validate here. Okay. The first thing is, they said the debt is low. Now debt is 470 crore on a health insurance company. Okay. And they are not paying any interest also. In fact, they have shown no interest. So in case they are running any bond or any scheme to collect money from public and then return as a part of that, for that they might have collected 7. Otherwise, I don't think this company need any money to run the uh, business operation. Their sale is 12,900 crore, huge, right? And the beauty of this sale is this sale has been consistently growing. Compound effect of compounded sales growth of past 7 years is 33%. Compounded growth of past 5 years, I'm so sorry, is also 33%. Sorry. Excuse me. And for last 3 years is 34%, which is phenomenal. Sales growth for this year so far is 13%. So now, currently the market valuation of this company is humongous. 13,000 crore is the market, and market capitalization 31,000 divided by 12.9, so it comes to 2.41, which is still can't be said that this stock is overpriced or overvalued. This above 3 become very, very suspicious. And then people who have 8, 9, 10, then you have to be very careful. Now coming to these numbers, how is the management? They said management is doing okay. Generally, I've seen for banks and insurance company, these numbers are very low. So here, Star Health, Money Control had said that their ROC, ROE, and ROA, these numbers have improved in last 2 years, which we can't see here because we need to go through the previous one, but these numbers are still pretty low. Now coming to number of shares are 58 crore shares at face value of 10 rupees and earning per share is 12 rupees. Their book value is 115. Wow, book value is pretty good. So it's a very solid, stable company. They are into insurance, Star Health Insurance. And coming to the next quarter performance. Quarter to quarter, their sale is not growing very by big margin next quarter. 3,462 is becoming 3,492, which is merely a 1% growth. But they're showing a good operating profit growth. Now, why they have to predict? Because at the time of previous general body meeting, every finance manager and the CEO, they have to give the outlook for the next quarter. And that outlook for next quarter decides market need it. And it is a generally practice, the next quarter is their commitment. Next quarter will do so much. And if they beat their own prediction, the company is considered very good. So if the company, whenever they, have their next AGM coming in month of January, February, if they show these number, the company will be considered highly respected. If they beat this number, very good. If they show minimum this number, very nice. But if they fall below this number, the market really, react. The newspaper news will be, the company failed to keep its word, like that kind of wording is there. So here, the interesting thing are these two numbers. Operating profit is growing 68%. And net profit is growing almost double from 125 crore to 279 crore. Huge. Okay. They don't pay any dividend. This is where the concern is. I don't know why. They should be paying huge dividend to shareholders, but they don't pay dividend. Their intrinsic value is 257, whereas the stock is at double the intrinsic value. Okay. So obviously this company is doing well. And FIIs and DIs are holding huge, 36%, close to 36%. Yeah. And general public has only 5%. So it's all a big game of big foreign institutions. They are buying, selling shares in this company. Okay. And MACD, we saw, right? MACD has gone below the MACD signal, negative side. So this is a very positive indicator that this is the time to invest in this company if the future outlook is created very well. Okay. So coming to MACD, so you now realize that this is the MACD signal. There's another signal, we call it as Bollinger Band.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have a doubt, sir.
Mhm.
So when you see any company like this, okay, like you said, it has a potential of around 30 to 50%. So like how much of your wealth you feel like to invest into this?
Okay. So see who
Because
is saying.
I generally feel difficulty
Mhm.
in deciding like how much amount to invest in which stock. I told you also, no, in the
Yeah,
stocks which I'm investing less, they are growing more, and where I'm investing more, they are growing less.
correct. So,
So
so if
is there any ratio you feel like we can have a class on it, like if the stocks has this category, then we can invest like a good amount, or if like this, then a less amount?
no, there is nothing such like that. It is our personal opinion and personal. See, there is a very important factor we must understand. This is right now class. So the intelligent Pramod, intelligent Yesha, intelligent Om Prakash, intelligent Ramesh are working, and we will talk very intellectually. But the time when you are buying and selling, there is a very strong emotional feeling which drives us. So an individual, today I was analyzing my stock and I realized that, I'm conducting a class on MACD and there are few stock I purchased without even looking at MACD. Because from here, I jumped straight to the stock and purchased. And the stock was going high, stock was at its peak and stock fell. So I said, what's the point in studying MACD? So, Yashaji, the answer to your question is at the time when you are buying and selling, that window of 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, how long you can become, sharp observer and do not get hijacked with your, uh, just a minute, huh? My dog is barking. I need to take care of it. So you should not become emotional during the trading hours. That you have to talk about. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. That was a disturbance. Okay, right. So जब हम ट्रेडिंग करते हैं तो उस वक्त 1-1.5 घंटा या आधा घंटा या 15 मिनट, if you are highly emotional, then at the time what happens? Suppose let me open it. I'll show you my Sharekhan account. Uh, sorry, today we'll not show it. Okay, because I'm experimenting. I'm also putting this program live on YouTube. So let's avoid that today. Okay, I'll show you some other day. So that is the real answer to your question, Yesha. How long you can be a sharp, intellectual person going by the rules, going by the discipline is the real answer. Because what happens generally when you put big amount, for some script, the hope that this will grow, definitely grow, comes up from somewhere, and that become an emotional decision. So in this case, should we buy? Should we put a big or amount or small amount? So my decision was I'm playing on that 11% game, right? You all understand that 11% game, right? When you put the stock, say even 2,000 rupees and earn 11%, and then again 11%, and then again 11%. So those kind of stock I'm putting here. So for that, I sold few and I bought few. So now moment, if it cross 11%, do you think in 30% growth, this Motilal Oswal is projecting, 11% is feasible, right? Quite feasible. 36% he's saying. And this is the beautiful signal it's giving. That's why we are going ahead with this.
So, hey, Pramod, can we spend a couple of minutes on the MACD again here?
हाँ क्यों नहीं?
So, see, the MACD is like at the rightmost side. It's like about to go up, right? And that's why you see the two green candles also in the candle pattern.
Yeah, see here. So let me first
Uh,
remove the confusion. This is volume. Only this is MACD.
right.
Okay.
So yeah, so now see MACD is like changing the shape. The blue line is going up and the orange
Blue
line
line
is
is
going
going
down.
up,
Or it's
and
starting to. You can
yes,
not necessarily, but you can see that it has changed the shape from the going
yes,
downwards to upward, right?
correct.
And so soon it should cross the orange line and go over, right?
Yes, yes.
And
The
that's
day
why
it will
the
cross orange
the
line, the day it will cross orange line, it will be like this. It will come to the zero.
right, exactly,
Every time it
right,
has crossed, this becomes zero. Because
right.
this gap is this
Hmm.
bar.
Hmm. Right.
Go ahead, please explain. Yeah.
No, so the upward crossing is bullish, downward crossing is bearish, right?
Bearish. Perfect.
Okay.
And when the bar is maximum peak and it starts falling, these are
Hmm.
few days when you have the opportunity to buy. So even if
Buy,
tomorrow if
right.
you buy, it's not late.
Hmm.
At
Right.
540, 545, 560 also is good, because it may happen that because one this big, like this Motilal and Prabhudhar Leeladhar, these people when they do prediction, they have sometimes some internal information. Maybe some mutual fund is going, and suddenly you see a big candle, boom, and the
Mm.
price suddenly would have changed 20, 15, 20%. Like many stock grew today 12%, 13%.
Mm.
So they have some internal information also, and that's why they put it like this. They have to neutralize the whole information and give a very generic feedback. But what catches the market is the big percentage. He's showing clearly 36% growth in this stock, which is catching the eye. And then therefore the technical signal is also very right. And the company is not doing so bad, right? So now let's study quickly, because the major player are the FIIs and DIIs. Let's study here. Some of them are holding 4%, 3%, 2%. Fidelity is here, WS Asian. I don't know these APIs, Growth 6 Limited. Some of these I don't know. American Fund Insurance. And among DIs, we have no big one. Same guys have domestic company also registered. So here right now, ICICI Prudential has more than 1%. Among the public, same person is also appearing. See, 3 times. Same names are appearing, but they have moved from here. Okay. One Mr. Jagannath V has 1%. Let's see his portfolio. Oh, he has only 1% share in this. Okay. Okay. So it's a very solid company, insurance company. Insurance business is growing in India, right? And the sale is visible from here. Quarter after quarter sale. About 13 quarter back in December 2020, peak of Corona. This was baby peak of Corona. They were doing 500 to 700 crore. And then again, they jumped back to 2,300 crore per quarter. This is a quarterly result. 27, 27, 28, 28.9, 3, 3.7, 31, 32, 34. Wow. Number is gradually growing, which is a very good sign. And here, this number used to be negative. Of late, it has suddenly become positive. The net profit used to be negative, but constantly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarter, they have 7 quarter, they have given positive result, which is good. So this business has come out of the red. Okay. So maybe during Corona time, they lost money because all this is the operation expenses. For an insurance company, operation expenses, what? The claims, right? So now after Corona, they are really doing well. Okay, good. This is their annual performance. 2 years were negative profit. Wow, only 2 years. During Corona time, they lost money. Afterwards, they are again making money. Okay. Which is very evident here. So good. So this company has now started showing a big positive result. So coming back to Yasha's question, how much you should put? Logically, right now it's looking really good. If you have some money, go. But then at your target of 11%, 12%, 15%, whatever it is, exit. Keep the feeling and emotion aside and just exit. Make that money 11% and come out. Focus on that 11%, 12% gain. Okay. The next stock which they have said is Aditya Birla Capital. It's a finance company. Aditya Birla Capital Limited. Let's see here also. Aditya Birla Capital. This stock is at today, somewhere around 159. And this is also likely to grow to 30%, 33, 34%. Actually, they are showing 37%. It will go to 222 rupees. So what is so great about it? Let me open here. I'm a bit confused right now. After a long time, we are using this Aditya Birla Capital. Okay, what is the analysis? 2-3 people analyze the stock, right? So they are competitors. Moneycontrol.com are competing with economictimes.com. So let's see what the competitors say. Aditya Birla, here also they are saying that these guys have 11 strength and 5 weaknesses. What are the weaknesses? Company have with high debt. Okay. Poor cash generated from core business. Declining cash flow from operation in last 2 years. They have cash flow issues. Oh my God. Okay. We need to study that. Their Piotrowski score is weak, which we'll see what is Piotrowski score on some other session. So Mr. Professor Piotrowski in US, he says, if you want to find out company are good or bad, so he gave some ratio analysis. 9 point he has given. If we get 9 out of 9, the company is good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, like that, the company start becoming weaker. So that is what it is. Company with increasing debt. Oh, this company is in debt, but they're a capital company. So let's see. What are the strength? Their earning per share is good. Annual growth, EPS is growing. ROC, ROE, ROA are also improving. Quarterly net profit has increased. Increased profit every quarter in last 2 quarters. Annual net profit has also increased. Book value has increased. Company with 0 promoter pledge. FI and FI are increasing their shareholding. And recent growth in operating profit with increased operating profit. So this is the reason they are showing a good thing. But the 5 weaknesses also are shown here. Opportunity is 1. The PE ratio. Stock with low PE. Wow, PE less than 10. What is PE? Price to earning ratio, which is a good opportunity. So now what is price to earning ratio? P is 15. यहाँ तो 10 बोलता है. Sorry. Stock with low P. but it is actually P ratio is 15. Okay, lower the better. Why? Because अर्निंग पर शेयर कितना है इसका, एक शेयर का 21 रुपया है, लेकिन स्टॉक बढ़ा के रखा है उन्होंने 160. सो नाउ टू अर्न, इफ यू बाय वन शेयर फॉर 160 rupees, annually you will get 21 rupees from the stock, so which is about 13%. So it's, if you compare that with your market, you can figure it out. To earn 21 rupees per year consistently in future, you will have to shell out 160 rupees this year by buying one stock. So then you get earning per share. But then they don't pay such a high dividend. Do they pay dividend? Let's see. Actual reality, what you get in hand is the dividend. They pay the zero dividend. So as a shareholder, you may not get anything. It is just a comfort number, earning per share. Okay. So now let's look at the debt. Debt is 99,000 crore. Sorry, before jumping to debt, I forgot. First, we need to see the management quality. Management. How is the management? This is how the management is. No, ROE is good, more than 25%, which shows, yes, this is good number. But ROCE, return on capital employed. Capital employed is what? How much capital is employed? 2,599 crore and 22,000. This much is the total capital employed, plus the interest. ROE is what? How much is ROE? Return on equity. Equity value is 2,599 plus 22,169 is the equity up, So on that, they are getting 26%. But return on ROCE is debt plus reserve plus capital. So therefore, this number become bigger. So it become very small. Okay. So currently they have a debt of 99,000 crore, which is causing a cost of 6,237. Using a debt of 99,000 crore, they are generating a sale of 29,000 crore, but they are not a manufacturing company. They are a financial company, right? What is the purpose of financial company? They do lending. They do asset management. They do other services. So obviously when they have picked up like a bank, take deposit money from customer, they have taken 99,000 deposit, 99,000 crore, and they have to pay so much interest also. Good. But are they comfortable with that? See, here is the answer. Their earning before interest taxes 9,700 crore, which is much comfortable than this. So therefore, they have an interest coverage ratio of 1.56, which means to pay 1 rupee interest, they have 1 rupee 56 paisa, which is a bit comfortable, right? So as a result, they are able to show 5,000 crore as their net profit. These ratios are looking, not so, but for financial institution, these ratios are not to be considered. For manufacturing company, these ratios should be less than 0 or less than 1. Okay. Sales growth is there, 20% sales growth this year. Past 3-year cumulative compounded sales growth is 21%, which is very good. 5 years, 21%. 7 years, 35%. Wow. So this is a pretty good, solid company. Now coming to, there is a very interesting number. Intrinsic value is 230 rupees and the stock is at 160. That's why I got excited in this stock. Okay. So this is a very positive aspect of this stock, Aditya Birla, 160 to 230. Intrinsic value is still 230 rupees and stock is lower than intrinsic value. That means people will jump at this stock. Promoters are holding well 70%, 69%, and FI and DIs have taken a fair value, fair share. 18.7% is with FI and DI put together. General public has 12%. So now coming to the next quarter, how is the next quarter performance? How could this Motilal Oswal could give this kind of projection? Here is the answer. their sales is growing by 8% next quarter. Operating profit is dropping by 8%, and net profit is pretty much stable. 725 net profit is likely to touch 729. And if they execute this, is good enough for the market, to take a bet on this stock. What they said, they delivered. And generally, Aditya Birla Capital, the so sorry. There, I'm sorry. Okay, their quarterly result is expected on 540691. This is the Bombay Stock Exchange website. Where is it gone? Bombay Stock Exchange. Here. 540691. You have to just put this here. इसका रिजल्ट कब है? इसका रिजल्ट डेट आया नहीं अभी. So maybe by January 15, this company gives result much faster. All the finance company gives result in the first month itself. So if once we get the date, we will also see the expected, where is it? Expected growth curve. So how is the curve right now? Can you see the stock was dropping and now it has shown some improvement in last 2 days. So we'll see it here also. So can you see step by step the stock was falling? It was going up, falling, falling up. And MACD, which was above the baseline, zero line, has been coming. It also showing some trend. The stock was coming down. And before the stock was going up to, till June, the stock was rising. Since June, the stock has been falling. Now, look at this. Now, in this situation, the prediction has come that stock may grow 34%. And look at this. MACD is far below MACD signal. So is this a good time to buy? Yeah, we could wait for 1 or 2 more days because he's saying 30% growth, 220. 220 is somewhere here. Okay, it has never touched 220 in recent time. So if this is the prediction, so it's quite big time. We can just wait for some more time. Maybe if it touches 160, 170, some upper trend comes, then we can buy this stock. It will be good. Okay, what do you think? Your comments? Yasha, Om Prakash, Ramesh ji. Okay.
I agree, Pramod. I think right now I would not touch it. I mean, I'm not buying any Indian stocks at this point until March, April. But
As a player, you may or may not buy, but I'm just saying as a player. If you are the player, what will you do? What will be your decision? Like that.
Yeah, because the MACD line, every time it is trying to go up, especially last 3-4 months, it is getting hammered again and going down.
Yeah. The trend is low, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Good, but it's a good opportunity. So suddenly, somebody big will come and it will grow and start shooting. Good. Second is Birla. Third one is Piramal Industries. That is also growing. So let's go through Piramal Industry. Piramal Enterprises. Piramal Enterprise भी है ना, Piramal Industry भी है. Yeah, enterprise, right. Just a minute. Let me just validate. The name, Piramal Enterprises share. Correct. Okay. So they are saying that this will grow 32%. From 902, it is likely to cross 1200. Okay. So, is there a forecast by Economic Times? Let's see. Forecast. Economic Times is also saying it will touch 1250. Wow. How many analysts are there? There are 8 analysts. They provided high estimate of 1250 and low it may fall to 855. But it's very close to 855. It has just come up after 855, 902. So now let's see what are the signals. Technical signal. One bad, huh? So here the trend has just turned up. Can you see the orange line which was coming down for so many days has just moved up and volumes have gone high. Volumes are in millions. And last few days, the stock has gone up. So where is MACD gone? We'll see the fundamental of this company also. Oh, double MACD has come. MACD had just gone up and again crossed and just, is touching MACD signal. MACD is touching MACD signal, but the trend is looking upward. Past several sessions, almost like past 1 month, trend is looking upward. Okay, so now let's go to the fundamental of Piramal Enterprise. I could have gone through this website also. Piramal Enterprise. How many strength, how many weaknesses? Let's see. 6 strength and 8 weaknesses. These are all computer generated. So we generally go through this and there are 3 opportunities. So let's go through the strengths. Strong annual earning per share. Shareholders, effective use of shareholder fund. ROE is improving last 2 years and ROA is also improving. Growth in quarterly net profit. Annual net profit improving last 2 years and company has 0 promoter pledge, which is positive. There are some negatives. What are the 8 negatives? Red flag, high interest payment compared to earning. Wow. MACD crossover below signal. Mutual fund decreased. This is a concern. Inefficient use of capital generated profit. Capital to generate profit. ROC is declining. Degrowth in revenue and profit. Oh, this is a concern. Decline in net profit with falling profit margin. And decline in net cash flow. Wow. In previous one, I forgot to show you the cash flow. Okay. And major fall in trailing 12-month net profit. Oh, is it really true? Oh my God. These are big concerns. So we may drop this stock. Okay. So just Piramal Enterprises. Okay, let's see here. They had a huge losses in September 2022. Oh, okay. Now, how are they looking now currently? Their sale has dropped. Yeah, the sale used to be 3,300 crore, which fell, increased, fell, dropped very low, 3,800, 4,002. Oh, this company is not showing consistent sales. At the same time, their operating profit has reduced. Oh my God. Okay. It was negative in March 26 months back. Previous quarter was good. This is like 79. Okay. Very high fluctuation in their performance. Company performance over last 10 years. 10 years back, 11 years back, they used to do 2,000 crore, which improved, went up to 10,000 crore, 11,000, 13,000. After that, there is a dip. 12, 7, 8, 10. Okay. Last year, they had a loss. What are the losses for? Interest. They are also a finance company, actually, Piramal. Piramal Enterprise is one of the India's leading diversified non-banking financial institute. Yeah. So this is not actually law, this thing. This is a deposit money from the people. But then why are they in losses? This is a concern. Their expenses are in towards interest. Their manufacturing cost is practically zero now. Their manufacturing cost, manufacturing material cost is very less. Employee cost is 10% and other costs are 62%. And in spite of that, they have done a loss last year. Okay. Probably they came out of their old businesses and that's how. I don't know. Their other income they're showing is huge. What is this other income? Exceptional item. They must have sold some business. So Piramal used to have pharmaceutical companies and many manufacturing companies. I think they have now focusing to become a NBFC, non-banking financial company. So this company is in transition. So when the company is in transition, all this up and down happens. So we have to be a bit careful. So that's why Piramal is competing with Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv, Jio Financial. Now there is a interesting phenomena. You understand, right? Mukesh Ambani's daughter is married to Piramal family. And that's where these two businesses are likely to consolidate in future. Jio Financial as well as Piramal Enterprise. So all this moving of coming out of manufacturing and selling of business, which is causing this huge other income of 8,000 crore, is part of that. Okay. So once they become, probably they will merge these two business in over a period of time, or then this company has to now turn up. So in terms of revenue, trailing 12 month, they said there's a concern, right? So now operating profit, sorry, what am I seeing? Let me remove this. Okay. Actually, trailing 12 month operating profit is 613. Last year was negative. Previous to that was 1,500 crore. So this number has dropped. So this is a concern. They are still showing a profit of 3,900, but the tax number is not shown. Okay. So the data is missing here. So we may have to wait for this company. And there are a lot of pluses or minus here. Operating on as of 31st March 2023, operating cash is positive number, which is okay. And their investment activity has become negative. And the last one is financial activity is negative. 2,500. They're paying repayment of borrowing 2,500. So this is their borrowing condition. But once they are a finance company, the borrowing should be more. So borrowing has recently reduced. Okay. So these numbers are not looking good. These big negative numbers are not looking good. So this company need to be given some time. So if Motilal Oswal is saying this stock is likely to improve, I don't know, unless he knows some internal information and the company has big plan to revamp their business and fix all these numbers, then there could be some opportunity. So what we could do in that case, because they are saying the stock will grow 30%, we could wait for some time. And once it crosses 1,000 mark, then we can buy and go, because they are showing it will touch 1,200, right? That is the prediction. So we will wait for this stock. Okay, great. Okay. The last stock we'll take today is, which has come from Prabhudhar Liladhar. is called Suntech Reality. It comes from another big giant in stock market. Prabhudas Lilladher. This is Suntech Reality. TCK. Okay. What they're saying is this 436 rupees will touch 565. So what are the forecasts here? Forecast is 565 is coming from Prabhudas Lilladher. There are 10 analysts who have already analyzed for Economic Times. These guys are saying that this stock will go 537 in median, and the maximum it can touch is 640. Whereas Prabhudas Lilladher says 565 between these two numbers. So very good opportunities to make 30%. 120 rupees if you add, it becomes close to 30%. So 540 is 30%, and above that 20 rupees more. So good 33-34% is likely to grow. This stock, Suntech Reality. Okay. So now, how is the technical signal? Let's see here. It's a reality company. So problem with reality company is they have a huge loan. Somebody recently exited from the stock. And after that, the stock has just fallen. Currently, the stock is in the downtrend. Can you see the blue line is falling sharp? And these bar are becoming bigger. The biggest is today. Stock is further fallen today. On one side, the market is saying the stock should grow. When the prediction was given, the stock price was 436, somewhere here. It has further fallen to 421 today. So MACD is giving a very interesting signal, and this is the time when if iska tukka lag gaya, to ye bilkul sahi. You can make 30% in coming few months. So how is this company, Suntech Reality? Suntech Reality. Mumbai-based real estate developer focus on developing premium residential and commercial properties across Mumbai metropolitan. Okay. So ROC, ROE, very bad. Very close to zero. Okay. Price to earning ratio है ही नहीं. क्यों? क्योंकि प्रॉफिट तो निगेटिव है, अर्निंग पर शेयर निगेटिव है. Moment it become negative, this number vanishes. It become infinity. Okay. So this number is not there. Book value is 188 rupees. So 188 rupees multiplied by 14 crore is the total value of assets they have. Minus the loan. Loan kitna hai? 626 crore. Okay. For the 626 crore rupees, they have to generate an interest. At least to pay this interest, they have to generate 81.6 crore over and above their expenses. But their EBIT is 23.9. ये सब तो बकवास है ना. So and their net profit is minus 46 crore. तो उनके पास तो पैसा ही नहीं है. उसका interest coverage ratio 29 rupees, 29 पैसा है. To pay 1 rupee interest, they have only 29 paisa with them. So from where they will get 71 paisa per interest? So that is problem. So generally we have very precious money, our hard-earned money, we don't spend. Even if Prabhudas Lilladher says, this stock will turn around, we stay away from this kind of stock. So we will just drop this company. Okay. So it is in competition with the DLF, Godrej Property, Oberoi Realty, Prestige, Phoenix Mills, Brigade, and Signature Global. So now which one is good? See, they don't have intrinsic value, these two, Signature Global and this. Others are doing pretty well. Brigade, intrinsic value is 200, stock is 800. Phoenix Mill, intrinsic value 928. So these are big companies, good companies. Whereas these two are loss-making companies. We will stay away from this company. Okay. Suntech Reality. Okay, friend. So with that, we'll stop here today. The key learnings of today is we found a good stock. The first one, Star Health Insurance, is good. Hmm. Aditya Birla is also good because Piramal is little bit dicey and Suntech is also dicey. So this is what we will, you can take a call when which one to invest. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. And if there is no question, what we can do is we can stop here and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, bro.
Okay.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, friends. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.